Did you know that 60% of retired boxers face serious money problems? Many find it hard to cover their expenses or even end up declaring bankruptcy. Just like other athletes, boxers tend to spend their earnings as quickly as they earn them, often continuing this spending even after their career is over. Interested in learning about some of your beloved boxing legends who faced financial challenges? Stay with us and make sure to watch until the end. Number 10. Rocky Lockridge. Mr. Lockridge had a significant moment in his boxing career back in 1984. In Texas, he scored a first-round knockout against the undefeated Roger Mayweather, winning the World Boxing Association's Super Featherweight Championship. In 1987, he also became the International Boxing Federation Junior Lightweight Champion. Despite his success, he faced losses in decision fights against formidable opponents like Julio Cesar Chavez and Wilfredo Gomez. The former boxing champion concluded his career with 44 wins, 36 of which were knockout victories. When Lockridge retired in 1991, he had earned over $2.5 million throughout his career. However, by 2009, Lockridge had depleted all his finances to the point of debt. He battled substance abuse and suffered a stroke. At his lowest point, he found hope when a large group of fans and family came to his aid. The former champion's emotional journey was featured on the A&E reality show Intervention, where he broke down in tears and the video became viral. Thanks to this support, Lockridge was taken off the streets and remained sober until his passing in 2019. Number 9. Wilfred Benitez. Even the youngest world champion, Wilfred Benitez, made this list. Who would believe that the famous Benitez is now living off a $600 per month grant from the government? Benitez first gained fame when he defeated Antonio Cervantes to become the World Boxing Association's junior welterweight champion at the age of 17. His boxing career spanned 14 years, and during that time, he claimed the World Boxing Council welterweight title in 1979 and the WBC super welterweight title. All of Benitez's money was lost when he was just 27, reportedly squandered by his father, Gregorio. Now, Benitez is in a very poor state. He suffers from traumatic encephalopathy, and his appearance and speech have been severely affected. Number 8. Leon Spinx. Leon Spinx gained fame by winning the light heavyweight gold medal for the United States at the 1976 Montreal Olympics. He shocked the boxing world just 2 years later when he beat Muhammad Ali in a split decision, and this happened in only his 8th professional fight. Following the second Ali fight, Spinx never became a serious contender for a championship again, although in 1981, he challenged Larry Holmes for the WBC title. Holmes defeated him with a technical knockout in the 3rd round. After retiring at the age of 42, much of his life involved struggles with substance abuse, taking on low-paying jobs, and living a quiet life away from the spotlight. Before his passing at the age of 67, Spinx had spent most of his money on drugs and ended up working as a janitor. Number 7. Joe Louis. Joe Louis faced significant financial problems because he didn't learn about managing money and relied heavily on his managers. One major issue was Louis's unpaid taxes, and the IRS was very strict with him, which caused his financial downfall. The interest on the unpaid debt piled up, making it nearly impossible for Joe to pay it all back. It's sad that during World War II, Louis donated much of his earnings to Army and Navy relief funds, yet the IRS continued to pursue him. He also struggled with gambling and drug abuse. In 1981, during the Larry Holmes versus Trevor Berbick fight, Louis, looking unwell, was seated in a wheelchair at ringside. Sadly, he passed away the next day at the age of 67. Number 6. Iran Barkley. In 1988, Iran Barkley surprised boxing fans by knocking out Tommy Hearns and winning the WBC middleweight championship. This success led to high-profile fights against Roberto Duran and James Toney. However, it has recently come to light that the former champion is homeless and relies on friends for meals. Barkley has also moved into a halfway house. Today, he's involved in training amateur boxers. Barkley is critical of promoter Bob Arum and believes that the boxing establishment worked against him to keep him from big paydays and television exposure. He also acknowledges his own part in his financial difficulties, admitting that he spent money on houses, cars, women, parties, and gambling, which led to his current situation. Calling all boxing enthusiasts. Join the top online boxing school today for personalized expert training. Access an exclusive library of hand-picked boxing secrets. Get personalized video requests and dive into advanced boxing techniques. Progress at your own pace, boost skills, confidence, and connect with a positive community of fighters and experts. Don't miss out. Click the link below. Number 5. Thomas Hearns. Tommy Hearns was the ultimate boxer prototype. He was fearless, incredibly tough, had endless stamina, and never gave up, always fighting to the end. If he landed a solid left hook or a straight right on you, you would be out cold. Long before Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather made their names by winning titles in multiple weight classes, Thomas Hearns achieved something extraordinary. He became the first boxer to hold 5 titles in 5 different weight divisions. However, in 2010, Hearns faced his biggest challenge when he had to auction off many of his possessions to pay off a $250,000 tax debt. He explained that he lost most of his fortune because he had helped many members of his large family, a choice he doesn't regret making. Number 4. Dariusz Mikoleski. The Polish-German boxer enjoyed an impressive 12-year undefeated streak in the ring. Mikoleski was a world champion in 2 different weight divisions, achieving a remarkable feat with 4 lineal championship victories. He had a total of 50 professional fights and was considered one of the finest boxers of his generation, delivering some remarkable performances. However, outside the boxing ring, he faced substantial financial setbacks. 2 divorces ended up costing the boxer over 15 million euros. He also spent the rest of his money on cars, homes, and racehorses. Number 3. Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe had an incredible boxing record with only 1 loss, and he's the only fighter to beat Evander Holyfield twice. At the young age of 24, he became the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, earning millions from fight purses and endorsements, including deals with Fila. A few years later, this same former champion who had earned millions was now selling his autographed memorabilia at a New Jersey flea market to get money. Bowe admits he spent a lot on expensive homes, luxury cars, and helping friends and family. He also blames the mismanagement of his money by advisors. Number 2. Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield made so much money, but he lost them to multiple divorces and in taking care of his many children. Holyfield spent as much as 9 figures on these 2 major factors of his life. In the summer of 2008, Holyfield's extravagant $10 million mansion, with a staggering 109 rooms and 17 bathrooms, faced foreclosure. On top of these issues, Evander still owes $372,000 in child support, which could potentially lead to legal troubles. Number 1. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson wasn't just the highest-earning boxer of his era, he was one of the best-paid athletes overall. In 1991, he ranked 2nd on Forbes' list of top-earning athletes, surpassing competitors like Michael Jordan, with an estimated $31.5 million in earnings. Tyson had significant endorsement deals, including one with Pepsi, his own video game, and earned substantial purses from his championship fights. However, it turned out that things weren't as they seemed. According to Tyson, his promoter, Don King, swindled him out of $100 million. In 2003, Tyson took King to court, eventually settling for $14 million. Which of these boxers do you feel had the worst experience? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, you would want to check out our next 2 videos.